Hi there everybody, this is Patty the Tinker's wife here at Tinker's Paradise in Portland, Oregon, and today I want to talk to you about tools and about something I bought. This, do you know what this is? It's for the birds? Looks like it's for the birds, right? Well, this is a solar bird bath fountain, or a little fountain. You put this in a shallow, actually it floats, it does float, so you can put it in a deeper little pond kind of a thing and it will float. If you do it in a bird bath, I recommend the bird bath not be very deep so that the birds can get into the water if they want without drowning. What I'm probably going to do is put it in a bird bath that also has some rocks in it, so that, you know, like a little platform where the birds can walk across from the edge, or have this up against, not up against the edge, I want it kind of in the middle. They can land here if they want, but to have the little bit of rocks that go over to it, I think would be nice for the birds. So I got this. It wasn't very expensive. Right now I can't remember how much it was. It comes with some other parts, but that's not what's important for the rest of this. The next thing I want to talk to you about are tools. I've got some tools here. One of them is one that I've had since 1990, and it is my Felco pruners. This is the best $45 you will ever spend. If you garden a lot, if you have fruit trees, cane fruits, blueberries, any of that, you will use these a lot. The really great thing about these is they're made out of really high quality carbon steel. Every part, well, and this is aluminum here, but every part on this is replaceable. It has a place right here to cut wire, so you don't have to be tempted to try and cut it with your blade. You also, the thing I found this does for me is, because there is that option there, I tend to be a little bit more thoughtful when I'm pruning and watching for wire, because I know I've got a tool I can cut it with, and I don't end up being Rambo in the woods, as they say. I did have someone damage this quite badly. I did replace this blade, and I have replaced this, but I've had them since 1990, so I really can't complain, and they have had a lot of use. You can see the plastic is all worn down here. That used to come up further. I had another pair, a larger pair. They are buried somewhere right now, and I pray it's not in compost. I need a GPS on my pruners sometimes. Y'all know what I mean. But they have the nice bright wet handles. You can get them in different sizes, and you can even get ones that ratchet. So if you have trouble with arthritis, or your grip's a little weak, that really helps. So with that said, spend good money on good tools. Spend as much money as you can afford. Don't go buying a bunch of $10 and $15 tools, having to replace them every couple of years. That just makes no sense at all. You could, after buying 2 or 3 or maybe 4 sets of the other ones, you could have these and have them for a lifetime, and you wouldn't have to worry about it. The other thing that's good about these is I can take them completely apart and clean them out really well, which I do once a year. If they're getting heavy use, I'll do it a couple times a year. Clean everything up, make sure everything's working good, nothing's wearing out, and that you can then oil everything up really well. And what I use on here is chain lube, the same chain lube that they sell at the Harley-Davidson store. It has a silicone in it, and it works really, really well. You can use, there's a lightweight oil on them, but I like the chain lube because it doesn't get gunky at all. It's been recommended by a local guy who actually, he has a blacksmith shop, and he creates garden tools, actually making new versions of old tools. Really quite a business. And it's called Red Pig Tools. They do have a website. I believe he does have a new owner to the business, because he was, I think he's probably about the same age as my husband, so as the tinkerer. But really great tools, really great guy, good people. Now, the other tool I bought, and I have Josh over at the Citystead to thank for this expenditure that I made, or this investment. Good tools are an investment in your garden, is this. This is a bare bones Hori Hori knife. This is the case it comes in. I wanted to show you the sheath because it has a really nice sturdy clip. It has a place you can slip a belt through. It is made out of a really good canvas material. Very well made. This will last probably maybe as long as the tool. But it's made with real leather. It's not that reconstituted junk that ground up and glued back together leather. I'm not a fan of that, you can tell. So anyway, here is the knife itself. You can see the serrated blade there. This is for cutting, this notch here is for cutting twine and vines, and you can even cut like small branches, twigs with it. This is a smooth edge. That's good for, digging through things. Speaking of digging, it has a little concave here, little bevel here. That makes it go down into the soil better when you're having to go down into the soil. It also has the marks for depth, which is cool. This is a tool that you can use backwards like this. So you're going, I can't do it here. This is really dumb. Anyway, you're going back towards you. That's actually with most little hand trowels, that's how you're supposed to do. The concave part goes towards you and you go down and towards yourself like this. This feels dangerous because it is a knife and it's going right down towards my waist. So I'm being very careful. But you can use it like this and dig also like this to dig things up. It's very well designed, has a nice heft to it, so the weight of it will help you do the digging. The other really nice thing it has that somebody was smart and put on it is this metal end. And this is all, it's got a nice big hefty screw there. I don't know about you, and this is one of the things that Josh brought up, which made me laugh because I think we've all done it. We're out in the garden and we have a stake that we need to drive in the ground a little bit. We're sitting there hammering on it with something that's completely not the right tool. You don't have a hammer, what do you use? Use the end of your Hori knife. I love it. So yeah, this is a beautiful knife. I'm actually giving one as a gift this year to someone who I think will appreciate it a great deal. So yeah, I am going to be using this and I'll let you know how it goes, but it looks like I'm going to be having a lot of fun. I might even tear into one of those big grasses I've got out in the front that needs to be divided. Have the tinkerer dig it out for me first though. So anyway, that's what I got. Isn't that great? Oh, and Friday I'm going to be going to Concentrates, which is a local business that sells amendments and minerals and things like that for soils. A lot of farmers use them, and anyway, I'm going to be going there to send my soil sample of our not so glorious three-way mix that we've got here. See what we can do about it. We've spent money on this garden here. It is an investment. Another thing you do is you want to take care of your investments, and since we're having trouble with this one, I want to make sure that the money that we've already spent isn't wasted, so I will spend a little bit more to find out how we can make this better. So come along with me. I will be going on Friday. We'll see what kind of video comes out of it. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do a video in the store or afterwards, but hopefully, and if nothing else, I'll have something posted on Instagram, so stay tuned. This is Patty, the Tinkerer's Wife. Thank you for spending time with me. If you liked the video, please hit that like button, and if you like what you see and you want to see more, subscribe, and you can also hit the bell and get notifications of when I have videos out. I normally post on Tuesdays. Right now I'm posting some extra videos. Yesterday I had a 3-minute video, which is not normal for me. So stay tuned. There's a lot coming up. Thanks for spending time with me. God bless.